Serabi Gold. We're a TSX and an AIM-listed gold producer in Pará State in northern Brazil, focusing on high-grade underground gold. We're a low-cost producer. We've just put the Palito mine, which is a brownfield site, back into production. We're targeting around 25,000 ounces out of that mine this year. And just down the road, 25 kilometers away, we've got a nice little satellite project called São Chico, which is now under development. Palito is a 9 gram per ton ore body, so it's high grade. São Chico is exceptional. It's actually got a resource of near enough an ounce per ton. So we're targeting about 15, 16 grams per ton out of there. So 35,000 ounces of high grade gold production this year, growing next year. So, a very nice, strong cash flow story. Obviously, 2013, we commenced production, the mine development at Palito. In 2014, we commissioned the plant and declared commercial production by July last year. So that was a big highlight of 2014 at Palito. The last 5 months, in fact, the operation is now in regime, so it's running very nicely. 2,500 ounces a month, 9-10 grams, good high-grade ounces. Over at São Chico, we, having drilled out the deposit, acquired the deposit in 2013 and drilled it in 2013-14, we commenced the mine development there. Started the decline in December, and January we actually hit and cut and intersected the principal structure. And we actually encountered a 3.6 meter wide, 4 meter wide ore zone grading at 42 grams per ton, which was considerably wider and larger and richer than we actually expected from the drilling results that we'd actually got there. So, as well as developing São Chico much of this year, we're also going to be starting a drilling campaign around 1 month, and with a view to putting out a new 43-101 in Q3 this year. And I fully expect that we're going to have a significant increase on the currently declared resource grade of resource of 100,000 ounces over at São Chico. So looking forward to that as well. That'll be a big highlight this year. All-in cash costs at the moment are around $950 an ounce. That's coming down. We're going to do 35,000 ounces this year. Next year we plan to São Chico. So in that 35,000 ounces, as I said, 25,000 ounces is actually in Palito, the balance for São Chico. Next year, São Chico is I fully expect to be sort of similar number, like 25,000 ounces itself. Obviously, as those higher grade ounces contribute to the overall production, I would expect our cash costs in 2016 to be in the 800s. So current gold prices, $400 margin on those ounces, very nice, and we do enjoy a depreciating real, which is really making gold production and our costs very attractive in Brazil at the moment. Growth opportunities are really, at both mine sites, we're really just touching the surface. We have a 600,000 ounce resource at Palito, 200,000 ounces in indicated. We're mining at 25,000 ounces a year, so strong mine life there. But in fact, at the moment, we've got some of our production is actually coming well outside the resource. These are narrow vein, high grade deposits. It's almost impossible to drill them out. There's huge potential. At Palito, we've actually got 3 mine site discoveries that were made in 2011, which once we've got both of our operations in full production, we'll use positive cash flow to develop those and find other satellite deposits. São Chico itself, the fact that resource grade is 26 grams per ton, obviously is a very attractive exploration target. It's completely open along strike and at depth. We're about to start a drill program, 6,000 meters in March this year, and with a view to put out a new resource estimate in Q3 this year. And I would hope we're going to get a very substantial, significant increase in what the current disclosed 100,000 ounces at 26 grams is. But that said, you know, at São Chico, the greater widths that we're finding and the actual strike potential we've got there, and the fact the grade's 3 times higher than Palito, it's an obvious place to continue drilling, and we're very excited about what we're finding there. The TSX traditionally would bring the audience that we want, the right type of investor for Serabi. We've been successful in the last year or two to find investors from non-traditional sources, South America, family offices, things like that. And that's kind of a function of our size, you know, we just haven't got the level of production or the critical mass yet to sort of reach out to institutionalized investors. But we're going to be putting that right. And I think, you know, Toronto and the TSX and the investors in this part of the world understand the type of the size of our operation. They understand South America better. They're more risk averse than the investors that we have in London on AIM. So when the recovery comes, which we hope will be soon, I firmly believe this is where we have to market and raise our profile and increase our investor audience.